and gentlemen, welcome to the second episode of SWW Adrenaline. This is Jack Thomas, and I am with the one, the only, Nathan Scott.
Oh, it is good to be back. The second episode of SWW's flagship program, Adrenaline.
Absolutely. We are here in the Talking Stick Resort Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. And Nathan, we have the free agent that is signed to SWW. We're going to find out who that is later on tonight.
I know, Jack. Who could it be? So many possibilities.
Not only that, but we also have Ace Whistler, who will be addressing the SWW Universe live here later tonight. But to kick off the show, we have the Queen of Obscene, the two-time women's champion, Ashba.
This isn't a sight for sore eyes. I don't think we've seen Ashba come out to a wrestling ring in quite some time.
It's been quite a while, quite a couple of weeks, maybe some months even, but Ashba cannot be thrilled with what transpired on the last episode of Adrenaline. Rookie couldn't even compete because Stuffins, the Lavender Nightmare, stole his entrance jacket. And Nathan, I gotta say, that is an absolutely ridiculous reason not to compete for the SWW
But Jack, he
World
got
title.
robbed. Come on, you're looking at the wrong thing here. Rookie was an innocent bystander in all of this. The man got robbed.
He got robbed of his clothing, but do you really think clothing should be the reason why you refuse to compete for the world title?
It means a lot to him. That's not for you to judge.
Just seems a little petty if you ask me. Just me. I'm just saying it's a little petty.
I don't think Ashba would like to hear you say that. You might want to quiet down.
Ashba's entrance here, as eccentric as her husband's. Quite a charismatic individual. There is a reason why she is called the Queen of Obscene. Can only imagine why she's out here to kick off the show.
We're going to find out.
Capacity crowd here in Phoenix. Definitely a mixed reaction for Ashba. Definitely a bipartisan crowd. A lot of people supporting the tenure that Ashba has here in this industry, but there's definitely a mixed reaction of people that believe that she went from being a two-time women's champion. Hear this chant, Nathan.
Oh my God, these people are disrespectful.
Well,
and ignorant.
A lot of people feel disrespected, almost feel like Ashba's better than this, better than being just eye candy for her husband. Phoenix is certainly alive tonight. I'm sure all of you in the live stream comment section definitely giving your feedback. Can only imagine what Ashba's going to say here. Oh, wait a minute.
Guess we're not even going to be graced with the presence.
Before two words came out of her mouth, looks like we got a visitor. Oh, look at this. Here comes the Lavender Nightmare.
Stop calling him by some androgynous nickname that sounds cool. He's a dork.
You know, you said that about Lars Wild last week. He's a furry. Look at this now. Stuffins and Ashba face to face. Oh, what? Stuffins is fired up. You can feel the intensity here. The tension. Whoa! What the hell? Oh my God! Ashba just spiked Stuffin on the top of his head.
Nighty-night.
The Black Sacrament Pile Driver.
Hey, I guess you can say it's rabbit season.
Ashba, and look at who's coming at ringside now. The husband of the queen. The ostentatious artistry. Letting his wife do the dirty work. Are you kidding me?
Amazing.
Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of yourself? Watching your wife do your dirty work? Give me a break. What a way to kick off Adrenaline. What a damn shame This pompous, cowardly son of a bitch! Putting his wife in harm's way. You gotta be freaking kidding me. So much controversy. Later tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have the aerial machine versus the anti-machine. Blake Carnage and D.H. Young.
Oh, a classic little man, big man match. But guess what? That's not all, because the Elimination Chase continues live here tonight. 3 men remain, but there'll only be 2 left standing after tonight.
Is it going to be Garfield Wentworth? Is it going to be Shogun?
It's going to be Garfield Wentworth. I told you this. I told you this before. Garfield Wentworth is the man who will be the very first SWW World Heavyweight Champion, Jack. I told you.
I'm still in absolute shock after what transpired just in the middle of the ring right there. Ashba delivering a Black Sacrament pile driver to Stuffins.
Yeah, what a great way to start the show.
Obviously, the intentions of Rookie. Oh, well.
If we just don't go from one great thing to another.
That's a way to put it. One great thing to another. I mean, I will say one thing that was certainly great was the effort from Stephen Porter last week in that steel cage match, but it wasn't enough to defeat Shannon Silvera. However, the only reason that Silvera escaped the cage was because of a low blow.
God, you and semantics, I swear, you and semantics.
I'm just stating it like it is, Nathan. Shannon Silvera was climbing over the top of the cage, and then Porter went down, called for the door. He certainly would have beat Silvera to the race to the outside. But Silvera used just a complete desperate tactic in my eyes and in the eyes of the SWW.
A low blow is it's illegal in normal matches, but when you're inside of a steel cage, there's no rules. There's so I mean, was it really illegal? Not really. I think you guys are just looking for any sort of excuse and any kind of inside semantics you can to defame this man more and more.
The ominous aura of Sapphire surrounds the Gate City God. The question is, will Skylar K...
I was just about to say, I would hate to be whoever the little chump is outside. What's his name?
He goes by the name of Skylar K.
That's a stupid name. That's awful.
For some reason.
I hope Silvera beats him black and blue like these lights.
Last name not identified for whatever reason. Skylar doesn't want to reveal that for whatever reason that may be. But Shannon Silvera, everybody knows the name Silvera. It has reigned over CAW for the past decade. But can Skylar K pull off what would be the biggest upset perhaps in the history of all of CAW? It would be quite a spectacular here on the second episode of Adrenaline. This is the first matchup of the night. The bell has sounded. Skylar versus Silvera. They're going to lock it up here.
Oh, he's trying to lock up with Silvera?
What do you expect them to do? It's not ballet. Look at this now. Leapfrog by Skylar. Quite impressive. Went for a hip toss, but Silvera, the stronger, the bigger man of the two. They're definitely letting them know about it.
Wow, now that's dirty. That's dirty.
Silvera now. The shot to right to the breadbasket. Look at him claw in the face. Skylar don't want to be there. Kicking him in the top of the head, right in the back of the neck.
That's what you get. That's what you signed up for, kid.
And now the 6-time World's Heavyweight Champion on the attack.
Look at this, using the rope to his advantage. What a ring general.
Silvera is just hell-bent on gaining his redemption.
Again.
He is the evangelist of vengeance, and he just wants to tear apart every single thing that comes in its path. And now look at this, throwing Skylar to the outside. And I say its path for a reason, ladies and gentlemen, because I am just somewhat convinced that Shannon Silvera's tactics are inhumane. Look at this.
Inhumane?
Inhumane, Nathan. Yes, inhumane.
How are they inhumane,
How can you forget what happened at On the Verge?
This
attacking
is a
the personnel.
sport.
They're not signed SWW superstars, Nathan Scott. One was valet, the other one was our official. You forget he got powerbombed on Goodman's car? Give me a break. That is completely unprofessionalistic.
Hey, they know what they signed up for. This isn't ballet, right?
Oh, you're in a mood tonight. Oh, this is going to be a fun one. I can tell. Oh, look out. I'm looking forward to hearing your interview with Ace Whistler later on tonight. That's going to be quite entertaining. I'd like to see Ace Whistler maybe get his hands on you after everything you've been saying about him for the past couple of months.
I haven't said anything about Ace.
Oh, give me a break.
I mean, I don't care for the guy, but I mean, yeah, I'm dreading that interview. Thanks, Avail, for putting me up to that one. Appreciate it.
Watch Silvera. Do you see Silvera just targeting the leg right now of Skylar K, just picking apart his enemy?
Just like I told you, Jack, a ring general. And look at that.
Oh, look at this.
Shades of his Uncle Smash, the figure 4.
Yep. Oh, look at this now. Silvera just torquing away at the leg. Definitely want to say best recoveries to Uncle Smash. Hope he's doing okay. He's going to make a good recovery. He's one hell of a guy. I'm just wondering, if I'm Smash, what do you think he's going through right now, just watching what his nephew has become? I mean, after everything Shannon Silvera
Smash is proud of that. He's learned everything he knows from the man. I mean, he was only brought in the business with him. I mean, that wasn't only one of his idols growing up. That was his idol in the business.
That's going to be a good point. Now, look at this. Skylar going for a sunset flip roll-up. Silvera, though, 252 pounds later, Skylar's attempts were unsuccessful. Oh, look out, the high knee. And now, the Gate City Gods stalking one CDT away from victory. Could this be it? Silvera now sending Skylar K into the corner. Oh no, Skylar moves out of the way that time. Oh, look at the power! The power of Skylar K! How the hell was he able to pull off that electric chair?
Pure luck, obviously.
That's pure strength right there. Oh, caught on the rope and the powerbomb. Oh, no!
God.
Pack your bags, Skylar K, because he just went on a Carolina death trip.
Out of nowhere, too. Out of a power bomb.
That was, Silvera likes to use his power bombs, but this time he decided to wrap it up. And that was all she wrote, and Silvera's irate. He's got a microphone. This kid.
Cut the goddamn music! As you can see, I just can't help myself because like a toddler, I love playing with my food. But I digress. The reason I picked up this...
Wait a minute. Skylar's getting back to his feet after that horrifying CDT. What the hell?
Oh!
Silvera now going under the ring. Oh, he's got a kendo stick. Oh, come on, kid. Don't turn around. Come on, Shannon. That's enough. Oh. God damn it. Come on. The kid's split open like a grapefruit.
As I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted, was to tell each and every one of you why I'm here. Of course, we all know one of those reasons happens to be unfinished business. Unfinished business with a man that's currently too busy having a BFF fallout with Mr. Everett Creed. You see, he didn't finish what he started with me, but I don't blame him, because if I was him, I would be scared of myself as well. Hell, most days I am scared of myself, what I'm capable of, what I can do with these two hands. Because, here lately and for a while, I've started to feel like a rabid animal, a dog tied to a stake outside, left in the freezing cold to starve and wilt away, because that's exactly what I am. I've been abandoned and left to decay by all of you people. The fans, other people in this business, the suits, everyone, every last goddamn one of you! And you know how this goes. Once you kick a dog and you beat on him too much, you leave him out, you don't feed him. One day, At one moment, he will finally turn on you. And after that, there's no going back because his mind, his chemistry, his attitude has been changed. It has been altered. And now he is not just a pet anymore. He is not just a dog. He is an entirely different, new beast. And that is what I am. I am chomping at the bit for as much pain, violence, and suffering I can cause any goddamn body in my way. And I'm starting with everyone here in SWW. And as I rip and claw and tear my way through this entire roster, they're gonna have no choice but to eventually give me a shot at the SWW World Heavyweight Championship. And once that day comes, I will make each and every last one of you loathe that day. I will come through this place like a hurricane. And once I've begun, there will be no stopping me. There will be no stopping the destruction left along my path, because unlike a natural disaster, you won't be able to rebuild. You won't be able to recover, because there will be nothing left to move on from. It will engulf you. It will change the entire landscape, the very being of this world. And I think it's about time I start to forge that path.
Styler K is just covered in a pool of his own blood. Oh my God. Silvera, can we get somebody out here, please? Anyone? Referee? Security?
Do you think anyone wants to get in this dude's way? Like, come on. Really, Jack?
He's a rabid animal, Nathan Scott. Somebody's got to do something before he spears him into Mars. Wait a minute.
What is this
That's
chump
Stephen
coming
Porter's
out here
music.
for?
That's Stephen Porter's music. Oh, there's Porter now on the apron, face to face. Oh, this is going to get a towel. Wait a minute. Silvera backing down.
Not today, kid. You don't get to pick those terms.
What the hell? So much for picking apart everybody here.
There you go again, Shane. Running from me like a coward. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gate City Coward runs again. But Shannon, here's what you're failing to realize in that deluded mind of yours. You didn't beat me. You had to hit me low and run. You couldn't pin me. So Shannon, I'm throwing out the challenge. You and me, one more time at Dead Man's Hand. But this time, I want no disqualifications, so your sorry ass can't run.
You want it! You want it! You got it! Come on! You got it! You got it!
A delightful sound, is it not? A sound I'm sure you're quite familiar with, Eamon. Or have you forgotten the time we spent together? Of course not. You'll never forget me. You'll never forget how I made you squeal like a piglet. You'll never forget how I took your very humanity from you. And I'll never forget what you stole from me. But as the caring mother I am, I believe in second chances. I'll give you a chance to get back with little dignity a pig like you could ever have. At Dead Man's Hand. But second chances aren't free, my dear. If I win, you will return Vandy to me, where he belongs. And until then, little piggy, ecstasy awaits.
Can I help you with something?
I always had a feeling that the bureaucrats had a bias against me, ever since they had me go against Zodiac and On the Verge. But I'll be damned if the man that believed in me to be part of this promotion starts to gain that same bias towards me.
Look, kid, I don't have time to worry about anybody else right now. And when it comes to SWW, I can care less about what Vale and the other bureaucrats say. I am the head of the table. But like I said last week, my focus is split because of what Ace Whistler did to me at On the Verge, and that our United States champion is an utter disgrace to my company. But why are you coming to me about this little problem of yours now? Does the guppy not like the fish food I made for him?
First of all, you can shut the hell up about fish or whatever you want to talk about. Secondly, I'm referring to the fact that you not only saw me as an afterthought for the world title picture, but you went and gave a spot in the elimination chase for that spoiled boyfriend of Ashba, who has such an inflated ego that he'd rather be worried about clothing than being the first world champion of your precious company.
And let me guess, you deserve that spot? You? In the elimination chase? You barely have the tip of your toes in the ocean, and you want to swim with the sharks. And I'll talk about fish as much as I damn well please. I like fish. And the only thing you have that Rookie doesn't is dislikes on your vignette, Lars. And last time I remember, Rookie defeated Matt Mosley at On the Verge where you got decimated. So what was that you were saying about how you deserve that spot more than Rookie?
You and the bureaucrats may not think I deserve it, but I will damn sure prove that I do. What I want right now is a match with that punk Rookie. I want that match with him. With Mr. 73 Sunflower Season 54 Black Cherries.
You couldn't beat Rookie if he was blindfolded and handcuffed. All you've done since you've been here is cry and moan about how Rookie has skyrocketed to the top of Supremacy World Wrestling while you rest on the bottom. However, I was lacking a main event tonight. And since Rookie received his property from that delusional furry bandit, I'm sure he would like nothing more than to make you into one of his artistic masterpieces. So you want Rookie tonight? You want Lars Wild and the ostentatious artistry in tonight's main event? You got it.
Good. Because once I defeat your little golden boy tonight, you and the bureaucrats will have to chew on the fact that not only did you invest into a jackass, but you slept on the one person you shouldn't have.
Well, that's a lot of information right there to pick up. First off, we got Stephen Porter versus Shannon Silvera at Dead Man's Hand in a no disqualification match. Alex King throws out the challenge to Eamon Drake at Dead Man's Hand for Vandy Giragaya. But also for tonight's main event, we have the Detroit Nunchuck Lars Wild and the ostentatious artistry Rookie.
My God, we're only past 20 minutes into the show, and there's just so much to process already.
Oh, wait a minute.
Lips. Such an alluring word. It's so evocative, so inviting, so seductive. You see, all these words, they describe you perfectly. An alluring, evocative, seductive being. It's just a shame. After all these years, you simply become nothing more than a leech. You see, you have taken one look at me and realised that you've been replaced by something with much, much more presence than you ever had. You see, when people hear your name, they shiver, they convulse, they fear. When they hear my name, they run, they scream, they hide. You don't seem to have realised what you have done. You are on my lawn now, and I am the daddy. See you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lucius Smith, reporting here live at SWW Adrenaline, alongside Jack Thomas and Nathan Scott. We just received word from Stitches the Clown on his lawn, claiming that he had more presence than the freak show. I'm sorry. Okay. Can you run my show? Thank you. Okay. As I was saying, Stitches the Clown claiming that he had more presence than the freak. Excuse me. I can't do it this He actually claims he has more presence than me. Me! It seems Stitches has left me in stitches. He must be insane! But don't worry. So am I. And you're right, Chuckles. We will be seeing each other very, very soon. Because lips will rock your world. Oh! Back to you, Jack.
Lips just left the commentary booth. Last week I said we were safe up here. I guess we're not.
Well, at least he was in front of us and not behind us.
God, it gives me the chills.
Ladies and gentlemen,
later on tonight.
Any hand sanitizer? I just feel
just being around Lips is just disturbing enough. Somebody please get some security up here next week. I cannot handle being around that monster.
Well, let's see if we can collect our thoughts and, get back into the groove of things.
Freaking pyro, my God! Like being around Lips has just put me in a completely different state of mind.
Well, it's elimination chase time. Shogun making his way out here. It's going to be him, Donnie Octave, and Garfield Wentworth. The man who is pinned or submits is out of here. And the final two men will collide at DMH for the SWW World Heavyweight Championship. Who you got, Jack? Let's hear your crap pick. I already told you Garfield is heading to DMH, and he's going to win there, too. So what's your crap pick?
Shogun definitely Shogun definitely the sentimental favorite here in Phoenix, Arizona. I mean, Donnie Octave is certainly an X factor in this matchup as well, but you can't count out the antics of Garfield Wentworth. It's quite difficult, to be honest with you. Oh, here comes Garfield now, and you got to think. And look at him all pompous and happy with himself, quite proud of himself after rolling up Desmond Cruz last week.
It's because he knows.
He knows what? He knows that he only won the match because Prime 7 came out with a Desmond Cruz's own motorcycle?
I mean, if that's the excuse you want to use, sure. Garfield was going to win anyway.
Well, either way, we're going to be getting more on that.
Not only did he win, Jack, he eliminated the fan favorite to win it all.
Well, we're going to be hearing a lot more about Prime 7 and Desmond Cruz on the next episode of Adrenaline. But nevertheless, right now, the chase continues. Garfield Wentworth certainly feels like he's already got this match won. Like he's already going to Dead Man's Hand. Already bought his ticket to Sin City.
Yeah, you're right. Cruz isn't here this week. You know, I got some connections with the bureaucrats, and I heard that they had to suspend Cruz this week for just the monstrosity he did after the main event last week, just to try to maybe get him to calm down and chill out a little bit. But hey, that's just what I heard.
Maybe to maintain the security of this event, to ensure that there will be a main event at Dead Man's Hand. And if that is the case, I have to agree with the bureaucrats on that move. We need a main event here. And the question is, could Donnie Octave be a part of that main event? For those of you that may be a bit confused, last week it was announced in the Elimination Chase that Rookie was the fourth competitor, but thanks to the situation with Stuffins, Rookie withdrew from the Elimination Chase, and Donnie Octave was the replacement, and he was not pinned or submitted on the last episode. So therefore, these three superstars will compete in a triple threat matchup here tonight, and the superstar that is pinned or submitted will be eliminated, and the remaining two superstars will face off in the main event of Dead Man's Hand to crown the first ever SWW World's Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, Jack, I would appreciate if you would just stop beating around the bush and just go ahead and say it's going to be Garfield versus one of these two. I mean, come on, man. Like,
you really got it set that Garfield Wentworth is going to advance. I think after the antics he pulled last week, perhaps Donnie and Shogun might take him out. What happens if it's down to Octave and Shogun at Dead Man's Hand?
It's not going to happen because Garfield's not going to get eliminated. Look at the confidence on that man's face. He knows it.
ignorance, in my opinion. Look at Donnie Octave now going to town on Garfield Wentworth.
Ridiculous. Having to attack him when he's not ready.
Nice inverted fisherman suplex, and now Shogun delivering the forearms to Donnie Octave, the X Factor in this elimination chase. And here you could see the cardiovascular endurance here of Shogun from the 405 Northern Lights suplex there. Oh, but Garfield.
You're gonna roll up Shogun too!
Rolling up Shogun just like he did Cruz last episode! But it's only a 2 count for the sophisticated scholar. Look at this man, Balor. Yeah, that's what you get. Socked in the face. You damn rat. Garfield Wentworth, obviously overconfident. As Luke Skywalker once said, overconfidence is his weakness. Overconfidence could be the weakness of Garfield Wentworth here tonight.
Does this look like overconfidence to you, Jack? He is beating Shogun into a pulp.
You know, you can beat him up all you want, but the fact is, like right now, why is he not going for a cover? Why is he taunting this capacity crowd here in the Talking Stick Resort Arena?
Because he knows that this sorry, crappy crowd here in Arizona does not care about him. And he doesn't care about them either. Neither do I.
Flex there. Now Octave has a hold of Wentworth. Nice snap there with the neck snap. Shades of former world champion Jacoby Vengeance with that maneuver.
It's hot as Satan's ball sack down here, and the Cardinals
Oh, that's
suck.
real professional.
Like, I am so tired of having to come down here all the time.
Phoenix, Arizona. I mean, look at Shogun now, amping up the crowd. Phoenix is definitely fired up.
Of course they're fired up. It's like 100 friggin' degrees out here. It's always hot.
You just are absolutely on fire today, aren't you?
I know, I just told you it's hot as hell. I'm in this friggin' suit.
Shogun.
Didn't I have air in this place? What is this, the Talking Dick Arena or something? This Talking...
Oh, come on. You don't have to be come on, show some professionalism. You're a broadcast colleague here.
What was it called? That's the what? It's Talking
The
what?
Talking Stick Resort Arena.
Stick.
Please be professional.
Oh, my bad.
Please be professional.
I thought it was named after, like, the guy who owned it. Like, his name was, like, Richard or something.
Yeah, yep, okay, yep. My God, I'm still, you know what, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little hot myself. Probably that still had to do with the fact that Litz was in our broadcast booth just a couple of moments ago. Donnie Octave now.
I actually shouldn't mention that. He might come back.
Please no. Oh, uppercut by Garfield. You got to give him
Look at
credit
Garfield
there.
cleaning house.
I got to give him credit. He's doing really good. Shogun laid out on the outside. The referee may want to check up on him.
Yeah,
guys, we might need a doctor. He's holding his head. We got to, someone might want to check up on Shogun. He might have had a concussion there.
He's up. If he does,
well,
he's definitely fighting through it.
Never wish an injury. Oh, look at the athleticism of Shogun. Nice springboard elbow with the vault.
Octave's going to take advantage, though.
Octave now has control. What the hell? Up across the rope. Rolling elbow right to the chin. Could that be it? Could that knock Shogun out? Oh, no, only 2. Octave was a half a second away from eliminating Shogun. And folks, also later on tonight, you got to remember the free agent that was signed last episode. Oh, will be revealed. Garfield going up to the top rope and, oh, he got caught. He got caught, Nathan. He's going to feel the wrath, the power, the intensity of Shogun.
Shogun's cleaning house.
He's the biggest man. He's the strongest man. He's the most athletic man of the 3.
I mean, I don't know.
Perhaps Shogun might be my pick to advance to the finals.
I think Garfield's more athletic.
Oh, yeah. Garfield Wentworth. Quite athletic how he took advantage of Prime 7's distraction on the last episode of Adrenaline.
Hey, he's an opportunist.
Octave. Oh, the super kick. Trapping the arms and modified. Straight jacket German suplex. Is it going to be it? No.
That super kick was nice. I mean, he practically knocked Octave out. Kind of like how the Cardinals were knocked out of the playoffs.
Oh, for the love of God. Give me a break. Last episode we were in San Diego. You were making fun of the Chargers. Now you're making fun of the Cardinals.
He's really gonna fly on him?
I'm just thankful. Oh, look at Shogun. Oh, Garfield sidestepped him. I'm just glad Dead Man's Hand's not going to be in San Francisco. Oh, look at the Dragon Suplex. We got a cover here from Garfield. Only two. Let's say a quick. Oh, look at this now. Vertical suplex. Garfield blocks. Kick to the midsection. Octane got spiked. The DDT from Garfield Wentworth. Oh, no. Garfield Wentworth has one of, if not the best DDT in Supremacy World Wrestling. He was looking for it again. Shogun saw it coming. Oh, Garfield dumping down with the power bomb. Garfield rolling out of the ring. Knocked out from that power bomb. And now Shogun. Oh, Garfield laid out, but look at Octave. Oh, big kick. Right to the sternum. Donnie Octave.
He's going to try to put Shogun away. Here comes Garfield. The ultimate opportunist, baby.
Oh, what a sickle.
Oh, he's taking Shogun out too.
Garfield Wentworth has an opportunity here. What the hell is he doing? What is Garfield doing? There's no disqualifications. What is Garfield looking at? Oh, Octave saw it coming. I don't know why he's going to use a chair.
Yeah, it's no. I mean, disqualifications are still here. This is not a normal triple threat. Somebody can be disqualified.
Exactly. This is the elimination chase. We're coronating the first ever SWW World Champion. Wait a minute. Oh, Shogun. Oh, he just got laid out with the knee. Octave into the cover. We got one, we got two, and we got three.
And Garfield let him do it because he knows. He knew that he didn't need to break that up. As long as he's not the man being eliminated, just like I said, Jack, he's going to Sin City, baby.
Shogun eliminated in a huge upset. I'm sure a lot of Shogun fans upset about the fact that Garfield just watched it happen. Is it knowledge or is it a sign of cowardness?
Knowledge.
I don't know.
All the way knowledge. The man's a genius.
Donnie Octave with a huge victory. Donnie Octave is going to Dead Man's Hand. And he's going to be facing Garfield Wentworth in the main event. Look at that. Absolutely impressive, and I can't take anything away from Shogun. He fought his ass off, but it wasn't enough. Watch the knee right to the temple. Well, Nathan Scott, I think it's time you head to the ring, buddy.
Yeah, I got to interview wrestler, I guess.
We got to thank Through Fire with the official theme song of All Animal for SWW Adrenaline, but here comes Ace Whistler, and we have been waiting a long time to hear what Ace Whistler has to say. I've been waiting since On the Verge to hear the inside scoop from the Pace City. Wait a minute. Oh, are you kidding?
Oh, okay. I changed my mind. I'm ready for this interview. I'm definitely headed to the ring. I will see you in a minute.
That is not Ace Whistler. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Everett Creed. And obviously, he is cosplaying the pace-setting Ace. What the freaking hell? Is this a joke? Is this supposed to be funny? Everett Creed has synced. Look at Nathan Scott is strutting to the ring. He's having a good time. Oh my God. Just when you think Everett Creed couldn't stoop any lower. Oh, this is going to be... I can't even.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am standing by the United States champion, Ace Whistler. And Ace...
I'm Ace Whistler, and I'm a rock star.
You're also rude for interrupting me. As I was about to say, I'm here going to give you a an interview about some questions that not only the fans, but a lot of us here are wondering about. And I think the first one is, how was Jen? We know that Rookie got you locked up in the big house for a little bit for, copyright infringement, let's say. And I got to ask, how was the big house?
I have to say, Nathan, it was a process of reevaluation. I made a lot of friends, and they know about wrestling too. We practice it all the time, especially in the showers. But it was a time to reevaluate what friends I have left. And I have myself, and that's all I need. Because I'm Ace Whistler, and I'm a rock star.
Okay, you keep mentioning that, and I've got to ask. It's a whole new year and a whole new decade. It's 2020. Why will you not let the 1980s die? It's 40 years ago.
It is not only a year, Jack Thomas.
First off, I'm not Jack, you goofy bastard.
It's not only a year, it's a lifestyle. And a lifestyle can never die. I'm a rock star, Nathan. And if you believe in the bottom of your heart
shut up. Okay, let's get to the real meat of the bones here and why they asked me to come out here. Why did you betray Everett Creed?
There are a lot of bad people in the industry, and Everett Creed is one of them. Everett Creed is a bad man who tried to shove me in the back just like all my bullies did to me back in high school. But I'm not gonna let that happen again because I'm Ace Whistler and I'm a rock star. And if you believe in yourself, you can be a rock star too.
Oh, okay. Final question, because I've got to get out of here before you make me puncture my eardrums. What are your plans concerning the greatest friend you ever have had, but you ditched for fame, the self-supremacy, and the true United States champion Everett Creed?
I may have broken Everett Creed's heart, but it's just like the song says. Every rose has its thorn. But Everett Creed, I'm not finished with you just yet because I've always wanted to prove that I'm the superior member of Gen Y. So therefore, I, Ace Whistler, who happens to be a rock star, will challenge you to a match at Dead Man's Hand. And it's gonna be for the United States Championship. And you have no choice but to accept my challenge, Everett Creed, because you may be the self-supremacy, but I'm Ace Whistler, and I'm a rock star. Let's see the devil horn. Oh, thank God. That was just wow. But this is going to get interesting. Because here comes the real Ace Whistler. And I'm sure he's going to want to get a piece of Everett Creed's ass right here, right now, at Adrenaline. Ace Whistler, he has been waiting a long time for this. He's been waiting since On the Verge, when Everett Creed kicked his head into the ring post. After Everett Creed stated that he's better off dead, that son of a bitch is going to get exactly what he deserves. Look at him hiding behind my broadcast colleague. Nathan, you might want to get out of there. Nathan, oh my God, Everett Creed! Leaving Nathan Scott high and dry! Oh, Whistler's going to give a chaser to my broadcast colleague, but oh, that son of a bitch! Everett Creed attacking Ace Whistler from behind. And look at Creed mocking the pace-setting Ace and mocking his best friend, his once best friend. Oh, look at this now. Creed gonna deliver a chaser to Whistler. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, Whistler. Oh, there's a knockdown. And this is what people want to see. This is what Phoenix has been waiting for. What everybody's been waiting for. Everett Creed getting the chaser he deserves, but wait a minute. Oh, here comes Gen Y. Emerson and Rios hitting the ring. Creed ducking out of the way. Look at this now. Gen Y almost serving as a human shield between Whistler and Creed. Oh, look at Creed now taunting on the outside. Everett Creed has escaped Ace Whistler yet again. My God. Nathan Scott's back here. You might want to get your air back. Later tonight we got Blake Carnage and D.H. Young, the aerial machine versus the anti-machine. And we also have Lars Wild, the Detroit Nunchuck, going one-on-one with the ostentatious artistry known as Rookie. Well, Nathan, I think you got
I'm going to press charges. He can't lay his hands on me.
You put
He
put
kicks
yourself
like
in
a
harm's
bitch.
way, Nathan. Are you all right?
He kicks like a bitch. He kicks like Lars Wild.
Oh, I'm sure you sound real proud. You put up a good fight though, Nathan. That was maybe we should put you in the United States title match
Shut
instead
up,
of Everett
Jack.
Creed. Oh, well, nevertheless, it looks like Ace Whistler is going to be facing Everett Creed at Dead Man's Hand for the United States title, all because Everett Creed inserted himself into the matchup. But later tonight, we have the free agent that will be signed to Supremacy World Wrestling. Nathan Scott, who do you think it is?
Someone who can sue Ace Whistler and send him back to jail.
Nathan, maybe, you got to think. You agreed to do this interview with Ace Whistler, who happened to be Everett Creed. Let's just make that real clear. It was Everett Creed impersonating
I didn't know that.
Ace
I thought
Whistler.
it was Ace Whistler. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, you might want to get your eyes checked out. But, ladies and gentlemen, nevertheless, we are going to be seeing the anti-machine. We are going to be seeing Blake Carnage go one-on-one with this young man, the aerial machine, D.H. Young. Nathan, are you all right?
No.
Oh, we should have you go against Whistler next episode of Adrenaline. I'll see if I can do what I can do to talk to
you're
you.
so funny.
I bet you would. You know what? You probably want your hands on Ace Whistler next week. We should probably set that up. I'll call it. Well, D.H. Young out here. The bureaucrats making this matchup official because, Nathan, if you remember on the last episode of Adrenaline, Blake Carnage attacked D.H. Young with the bicycle. I'm sorry, do you want to do it?
I hate
He attacked D.H. Young with a bicycle kick because that is exactly what Nine did to Blake Carnage at On the Verge. Blake Carnage showing that anything Nine can do, the anti-machine can do better. However,
I can have some solace in the
D.H.
fact
Young,
that Blake Carnage is going to kill D.H.
well, he blindsided him on the last episode of Adrenaline, the premiere episode of Adrenaline. D.H. Young wanted this matchup that the bureaucrats approved. So now it's official. David versus Goliath. Carnage versus Young, and it's happening right now. And Nathan, we thought it was hot before. You could just feel with the pyrotechnics here from the anti-machine, the Horseman, Blake Carnage. That fire, you could feel it up here in the booth. Are you all right?
I'm irritated slightly.
Oh, I got to admit, I was pulling for you, Nathan.
Oh, were you? I'll definitely play the tape back and watch and hear what you say.
Oh, you'll see. I was quite nervous. I was quite worried for your safety.
Yes, I'm sure you were very concerned.
Nevertheless, Blake Carnage, I mean, D.H. Young has heart. He has tenacity. But my question is, will D.H. Young last as much of a fight against Blake Carnage as my broadcast colleague Nathan Scott did against Ace Whistler just a few moments ago? We'll
gonna keep
find
going?
out. Oh, I got a lot more coming. Nathan, you might want to relax. You know what? Take a shot of whiskey. You might want that. It might make you feel
Wait,
better.
I thought you couldn't say that anymore. Or something like that.
Yeah, the bureaucrats can help me out. Oh, look at these knife edge chops. Oh, wait. Oh, my God, the power. The power of Blake Carnage. D.H. Young was in the rafters.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Oh, yeah. Once D.H. Young starts getting his ass whipped, then all of a sudden you're back to normal.
Yeah, it helps.
Glad to have you back.
Laughter is the best medicine, right?
You know who's not laughing right now? D.H. Young. This doesn't look good for him. Come on, kid. Get out of the situation. Dead man's hand is around the shoulder. Oh, wait a minute. I thought he was going for snake eyes. Instead, a very impressive power slam, just marching around the ring, showing his dominance, showing his power, and Blake Carnage is going to make easy work here tonight. I got to admit.
That's what I hope. That's what I hope.
I mean, I'm trying not to be biased, but I just, you know me, Nathan. I love to see bright young stars find an opportunity, and what an opportunity it would be for D.H. Young to pull off this miraculous victory.
It would be, wouldn't it? It would be just quite monumental, but I'm...
Whoa!
Okay.
Blake Carnage with a... I don't know how he was able to elevate his body like that. Oh, the power.
I don't think we're going to see your little fairy tale dream come true here, Jack. Sorry.
D.H. Young. This doesn't look good for the aerial machine. It looks like the aerial machine just might have a glitch in his system here tonight. I wonder if 9 is watching this matchup. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, nice reverse DDT by D.H. Young. We haven't seen 9 since On the Verge when he attacked Blake Carnage after his victory against Shogun back in Chicago, Illinois. Wait a minute now. Look at this. D.H. Young. Oh, nice springboard drop kick. That looked pretty good. Question is he going to keep Blake down? Oh,
no, not even two.
Only a 1 count there. But look at this now. D.H. Young going to try to fight out of this equation. Look at it. Oh, the springboard DDT. Come on, kid. Go to the top. This is an opportunity here. D.H. Young likes to take to the skies. Blake Carnage on his feet. Here comes Young. And oh, my God. The bicycle kick in midair.
That's a bicycle, Daddy. That's a real bicycle.
Blake Carnage revived, as is Nathan Scott's commentary. Oh, here we go. Oh, the sleeper hold. Oh, this doesn't look good for Young. It's only a matter of time. All that torque. D.H. Young, you can't put anything against him. It's a 300-pound man crushing your neck, cutting off your air supply. Nathan Scott would have lasted half as long.
Oh my God, you gotta bring this back to me. What about you, huh?
Oh, what? I would have lasted half as long as you did. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Off. What the hell is this? Blake Carnage in the ring watching this ominous message. Could it be? Can't be that. Oh my God, off with your head. Nathan, that can only mean one man. It's quite clear the message has been sent. Well, folks, coming up next is the main event. It is Lars Wild versus Rookie.
Is it my birthday? I get to see D.H. Young and Lars Wild get beat up? Oh, that's great.
You count Lars Wild out of the fight quickly, but what's your take on what you just saw with 9 sending the ominous message?
It's obvious 9 wants revenge on Carnage for what happened last, but it's just, I think 9's a little too up there in age to hang with the anti-machine.
Now the question is the Detroit Nunchuck able to keep up with the ostentatious artistry?
The simple answer to that is no.
Lars Wild has more spirit, has more of a will to fight, a reason to fight than just about anybody in the SWW roster. This kid, every time he gets knocked down, he just keeps getting back up. And I think on the last episode of Adrenaline, if there was no shenanigans by the Hunterage, Lars Wild could have gotten the job done and defeated Amon Drake.
I think I'm going to be sick. I think I'm going to puke at all this. This
you sure it wasn't the kick to the midsection from Ace Whistler?
No, it's this garbage you're spewing about Lars Wild. Ugh. It's sickening.
Well, this might make you feel better. This is the SWW Adrenaline in-ring debut of who could be the fastest rising star in Supremacy World Wrestling.
Saw him beat Matt Mosley at On the Verge, and now we get to see him grace us with his presence here at Adrenaline.
As you see a completely new entrance jacket made because Stuffins hijacked the previous
It's not a
jacket.
friggin' car, it's a jacket. He stole it.
Oh, you know,
Like a
hijack, you know,
common thief,
Jackrabbit,
he
get it?
stole it.
You know, Jackrabbit, get it, Nathan? And this entrance here from Rookie, this is not the same
Did
Rookie
anyone
I
tell you
once
you
knew
were so
quite some time
hilarious?
ago.
You should have your own friggin' Netflix special. You're so funny.
Oh man, I already know the name of it. Think about it. Netflix presents All Jacked Up.
God.
But that's later on. Right now, we have something that could be even, actually it is that much more intense than my Netflix special. It is Rookie versus Lars Wild. Top wrist lock applied now by the ostentatious artistry.
Okay, Rookie already showing him, already teaching him a thing or two in the ring, you know? That's just how
actually
nice
give
Rookie
a lot
is.
of credit to the costume designers here for Rookie. It's quite clear he gets special treatment. I gotta say though, his ring gear quite impressive. Definitely looks like a star, bred like a star, acts like a star. Perhaps a little too much like a superstar, if you know what I'm saying. Rookie seems like the kind of guy that only wants green M&Ms and, well, you know it all. 54 cherries de-pitted, 73 sunflower seeds de-shelled.
Hey, when you're that good, you can make those kind of demands.
And the bureaucrats obviously just acquiescing to the demands of the very spoiled, the very entitled Rookie after his separation from Ace Whistler. Everett Creed stated that this man is the future. I should have known then and there that that was an ominous sign of Everett Creed's betrayal. Oh, look out here. That kick, though, earlier on was just... Wait a minute. Oh, look out! Rookie there! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Shades of his former tag team partner, Ace Whistler. And now look out. That was the shot of whiskey, Nathan Scott.
Hey, you know, I guess he owns that move too now, right?
Lars Wild doing some damage here. Watch this replay again, though, Nathan. This was absolutely amazing. Watch this kick. Wrestling him down, and then the kick right to the sternum. Nathan, that can knock the wind right out of you. You would know. Oh, look out. Oh, Lars Wild went for a drop kick to the leg. Rookie ducked out of the way. And now Rookie with a kick to the leg and another kick to the breadbasket. And some more kicks to the leg. Rookie now in control of the Detroit Nunchuck and a big-time Hurricane Rana.
Well, Lars is trying to
Rookie
hold
now.
its own. I'll give him that. He's trying.
Lars Wild has as much heart as anybody in SWW. Look at the combo. The double back side kick. Oh, and a kick right to the face. Everett Creed stated earlier tonight that Rookie was going to turn Lars Wild into one of his wrestling masterpieces, and it looks like that's happening. Look at Rookie just clobbering away, showing the hard cam. Lars Wild's face getting pummeled by Rookie's fists. Oh, wait. Lars Wild back to his feet, and a sling blade. And now Lars Wild going to the top. Little shades of Rookie going to the high red district. Little namaste. Oh, and a double foot stomp. Oh, we got to cover here. We got to cover here on Rookie. Can Lars Wild pull off an upset? Oh, only 2.
Not today, Mr. Lars Wild. Not in your wildest dreams.
Oh, Lars Wild wants a piece of Rookie right now. Here we go. Oh, knee face buster. And look at this. Oh, my God. Inverted Frankensteiner.
Come on.
Lars Wild's not done, and a Shining Wizard to the back of the head. Come on, Lars, finish him off.
Come on.
This could be a huge opportunity for Lars Wild. He's stalking Rookie. Rookie's down to one knee, and the knee right to the temple. Wild now has...
No.
Rookie's out. Rookie's out cold.
No.
Lars with the cover. Oh, no.
Close.
Oh, what a close call. Watch the knee just connect a direct hit right to the temple. Talk about concussion city, Nathan Scott. How close was that?
Yeah, it wasn't that close.
Oh, it was pretty damn close. As close as you taking a chaser tonight. How about that?
Ha ha ha.
That didn't happen, though, thanks to Everett
Yeah, that's
Creed.
my man.
And this match is actually taking place right now because of SWW founder Everett Creed. Lars Wild, oh, the kick right to the lower. That might have been a little south if you ask me.
Of course.
Ricky now with a kick right to the solar plexus. And look at this now. Oh my God, the athleticism. The moonsault, swinging DDT from the second rope. Oh, but only 2 for Rookie. Nevertheless, how impressive was that?
As impressive as the ostentatious artistry always is, he always delivers.
Got a couple of elbows now, and it looks like Rookie's working on the legs of Lars Wild. We got an Indian deathlock here from Rookie. A little bit of a slower pace, trying to slow down. Notice how quickly Lars Wild has picked up the pace. Rookie's looking to compromise that speed, that velocity, the high speed pace of Lars Wild. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, flipping Rookie over. Oh, and another knee! Rookie's out cold. Lars Wild now. Watch this knee. That's a... Watch this. Watch the knee. If one's not enough. Lars Wild is putting on a miraculous matchup right now. Here we go. Oh, this looks familiar. This is what Lars Wild did last episode to Eamon Drake. This combination. Another knee, a kick, the leg sweep. Lars Wild in control. Double foot stomp. Rookie's in trouble. Going for one more knee. Oh, but Rookie ducks out of the way. Lars turns around, and then, oh, the dazzling darkness out of nowhere.
Beautiful. He's set up for it.
Rookie. Crimson Lotus.
Count it with me, Jack.
Goran connects. Oh, and it's all she wrote for Lars Wild, just like that. How quick and how deadly. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, but perhaps the Mamba of Supremacy World Wrestling just struck out of nowhere with that dazzling darkness and the Crimson Lotus, striking like a snake. How quick Rookie jumped there. Just, I'm speechless. That was amazing.
Out of nowhere, Rookie strikes, and he picks up the victory in the main event, like always.
That TDD was so quick and so deadly, and that was all she wrote for Lars Wild. And to finish it off, Rookie hits Goran, the Crimson Lotus. So impressive. One of the many reasons why Rookie is one of the fastest rising stars. But Nathan Scott, if you think it's over, guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you think it's over,
It's not. We finally get to reveal who the secret free agent is that Vail has been talking about for these past couple of weeks. Who is it gonna be? Who did he go out and find? There's so many opportunities.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your comments, put your guesses, your predictions in the live stream comment. Here comes the SWW chief operator. Here comes the head of the bureaucrats.
Speaking of comments and all that nice things, make sure you guys drop a like on the episode here. And make sure, if you haven't already, to subscribe to the Coalition channel, the only home for Supremacy World Wrestling.
Also follow at SWW on YT.
Let's see.
But right now we're going to take it to, I wonder who Vail is going to bring out to join the family of SWW.
Ladies and gentlemen, last week I spoke to one of the hottest free agents in CAW. And he decided to join our organization. And it is with great pleasure that I do not keep you waiting any longer. There will be no more suspense, no more hiding, no more guessing. I hereby declare the newest member of Supremacy World Wrestling.
Well, who is it? What the hell is this?
Oh my! Oh no way!
Oh my God!
Yes. Oh yes! Oh yes!
The Italian Dream! Oh my God, it's him!
Oh my God, just when you didn't think SWW could get any better, we signed this man.
Ryan Giovanni!
The great Ryan Giovanni.
Ryan Giovanni, the great Ryan Giovanni has come to SWW.
Oh, Phil knows how to get him, baby. He knows how to get him.
Former TXW superstar, former NGC superstar. Ryan Giovanni's been everywhere you could possibly think.
It is Giovanni's time to shine. This is his moment.
Ryan Giovanni has been in the ring with all the greats of CAW, including Brent Delavine, Devin Surefire, Robin Storm, Everett Constanelli. Ryan Giovanni is a veteran, but this could be his ultimate opportunity. The Italian Dream has come to Supremacy World Wrestling. I can only begin to fathom. I can only begin to imagine what Ryan Giovanni is gonna do the first time he steps foot in the ring and SWW.
Obviously, he's about to give us an amazing speech here as the newest member of the Adrenaline roster.
I gotta give it to Vail. I gotta give it to the bureaucrats. What an amazing addition to Supremacy World Wrestling. This is a purebred superstar, a purebred future champion in Ryan Giovanni. And with all the accolades he has had, this is only the beginning for this bright, brash, confident
He's got the stick in his hand.
in Ryan
Shut
Giovanni.
up.
That's right, folks. It is I, the greatest of all time, Ryan Giovanni. And I am all in for Supremacy World Wrestling. Vaily, however you pronounce your name, you just made the biggest deal of your life by having me in SWW, and you're welcome. When it comes to me, it can't get any better. I'm beautiful, I'm controversial, I'm dependable, I'm hardworking, I'm honest, I'm experienced. I can get jobs done. And I'm not gonna dwell in the past like I always do and tell you my tragic story on how I've been forgotten and underutilized. I know you guys don't care, and I don't care about you either. Never did. This is a new year, New era, a new company, and I'm gonna be the face that will run this place. My agenda is simple, folks. I'm gonna win matches, make money, and finally become what has been missing in my life, which is a championship. And whether you like it or not, I, Ryan Giovanni, will be the biggest star ever in Supremacy World Wrestling. Even bigger than Shannon Silvera. And you can take that.
I hate to interrupt you, Mr. Giovanni. And believe you me, out of anybody here, I am more thrilled than anyone here in Phoenix, Arizona, that you are a member of Supremacy World Wrestling. However, you are not the free agent I was speaking of.
Who the hell was?
Wait,
Who the-
Giovanni's not the guy?
What?
Oh,
No!
no,
What the freaking
No.
hell?
no, no!
It can't be him! Oh my God! Jack, the Immortal Strider! It is thunderous in the desert of Phoenix! The Immortal has returned to CAW! Jack Strider is here at SWW Adrenaline! And everybody here is in absolute shock! The former world champion!
Are you kidding me? Jack Strider? What the hell are you doing here? You haven't been relevant since TXW and never been the same again with your grotesque looking self.
Jack Strider's back and he's looking to shut Giovanni's trap! Nathan Scott, you know what this means!
Unfortunately, I did.
Hell's Fury! Ryan Giovanni may not have been the free agent that Val was signing that he was thinking of, but Jack Strider just laid him out with the fury of hell in the desert. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to SWW. The Immortal has arrived.